Ayo.
Bro, put that down, bro.
Ayo, it's Shanti. Welcome to the Shanti Show. I'm here with.
Boy, Nelly, what's the word?
What's the word? What's the word? This annoying ass nigga over here existing. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
I think like we talk about like give yourself a intro. Like what's your discography?
All right, so started rapping at like how old was we done? 15, 15, 15.
15.
Yeah, it was 15. I was in my at my crib playing Warframe. Very good game. And this nigga Don was like, he was like, yo, let's rap. And at the time, that was like Smoke Perp and Lil Pump era, so the beats was like so ass, but it was just funny. So like we tried to make a song. At first we went to the laundry room, but it just had too much reverb and echo. So what we did was we made it off our phones. We had Aquatels.
Aquatel. What's Aquatel, brother?
Bro, that's Google phone, bro. Like,
oh shit,
it's a Droid, bro. We used the speaker on top of another speaker to make a song, and it was called Fast Pace.
It has to be like the most out of the box like beginning story I've ever heard.
Yeah,
like recording off on your phone.
Yeah, and the thing is, bro,
crazy.
I ain't rap nothing. It was all him. I wrote it.
Yeah.
And we just put it together and everything. And I wasn't rapping for a minute. He was really rapping for real, and I was supposed to be ghostwriting, but
what made you like prefer? Did you prefer ghostwriting? You were just like, I just ghostwrite and then like
I was a gamer, bro. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to rap for real.
Man. What y'all rapping about?
Hey, it was a joke. Just know that.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a joke.
It was a joke.
If you heard this shit now, like we'd probably blow up. That's how ass it was.
Yeah.
Probably blow up. They'd be like, bro, what the fuck is this?
You ever, I always ask that when you talk about first projects, like, you ever put that shit out? Or I was just fucking around?
We did put it out. We showed it on Instagram at first, and I ain't gonna lie, that bitch so ass.
Yeah.
no one really said nothing. We ain't get no likes for real. Like, they just knew it was a joke.
How do you respond to shit like that? Like, when you, because I'm sure that was like the first project, and you put your I bet you put your fucking foot in that shit. But how do you respond to that when people like don't respond to your art as much as you think it, like they gonna respond to it?
My bad. That's my Bible app.
No, that's not good.
Turn that off. You know I love God.
Love God.
Man.
Find God.
Right out to God.
Actually, I'm trying to find a church right now.
Go to my uncle. Fresh Start.
Where?
Fresh Start Church.
Where's that at?
Ipsy. Somewhere.
Somewhere just I'm looking.
It's like by Prospect Park.
Okay. But yeah, like we put it out, like it was really bad at first, and then like I started like as he was rapping more, I started like trying it out, and I eventually showed him, and he was like, bro, we should make a group. So we made a group, and it was called YBR. And I don't know if you've been following me for so long. If people know, you'll know what YBR is if you actually like.
I'm not hip though. Can you explain it to me, please?
Young broke real niggas.
Nah. Try again. And we got that one before for sure. We got that one. It's Ipsy Boys Records.
Ipsy Boys Records, beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's like the cohort. Like that's what y'all rap under.
That's what we rapped under at first. It was just me and him. And then like we was putting out stuff. We was going like we was dropping back to back like so many songs. Cause we was using this like at first we was using this app called Veloco. We was recording off our phones. And fuck Veloco, but
why you say fuck Veloco?
Because it's so ass now. Like it was so ass, and I wish somebody would have told me like to use something else if I was recording off my phone. But we gonna get to that part in a minute. But I started recording more, and I actually fell in love with it. At first it was a joke, but then I started like just doing it more. I was still taking it as a joke. What rep you in, bro?
I lose count, but I'm bad at that. That's one thing I hate. I'm bad. I lose count.
Going to hurt and go some more.
I need to go to the gym with somebody and just like count. Just that's my only job. Just count. I forget.
I'm like,
doing push. I did push-ups all last night. I don't know how many I did.
you just did them.
Yeah, I lose count. After like 25, I always fuck up around 25 or 50.
Type. I fuck up around 50, but I double count when I fuck up.
Yeah.
I be like 55, all right, 56, 57, 50, 58, 59. I double count when I fuck up.
I'll be like, I just get lost.
But back to what we was talking about, man. I started taking it serious only around 2021, but before then, right before I started taking it serious, we added one more member to our group. And that's when it was like, oh, these niggas,
so, like,
man.
It's a 3 people thing.
Yeah, it's for sure a 3 people thing.
Let's go.
But
shout them out.
And hey, shout out to my boy Don and then my boy Q Buckets.
Oh, let's go.
But
I promise you, I would prefer one of y'all niggas on this couch than him. Like, just know that. What the fuck are you doing?
We might have to do a sub in a minute. But it was really funny though. Like we was always recording, and for the longest time we dropped with like all consistency. People thought we were a joke. We even had like hoodies that went with our label. It said YBR and our name was on the back, and it was just like mine was red, Don's was green, and Q Buckets was blue.
How do you think that phase like impacts your career today? Because I think if we talk about I'm looking at like the big name artists. I talk about like Lil Yachty. He kind of started out. Even you talk about like Pump, like Perk.
Yeah,
like, they started out as these kind of comedian-esque rappers. Like no one really took them seriously. But honestly, I'm a fan of the underdog. Like I think people sleeping on you is like the
it's amazing, bro.
It's amazing
because like it gets you in this mode where like you don't care about whatever. Like now when people say if somebody ever say my song is trash, I'll ask them how is it trash and what can I change about it and I'll fix it.
Usually
I don't even get mad no more because like bro, I already been through the trash stage. I'm not even there no more.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not there no more.
Exactly.
So if you feel like it's something that I need to change, let me know and I might do it on the next song.
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah, man. They thought we was a joke, man. And we just kept going. We never stopped. And then like it was a point in time where like we did slow up a little bit, but then like we got back to it, and then right after that, we kind of like disbanded. We disbanded around, I say 2019.
Why y'all disband? What happened?
Because like we had like I'm not gonna say problems in the group, but it was more like we was all going our like different ways, but we'll always make a song, but like we just
it was a bitch.
No. Actually, it wasn't a bitch. It wasn't a bitch. Actually, it was just like we was like dead ass just moving like differently at different paces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. You know, I told him I'm like I'm always gonna make a song with y'all if y'all want to. Like I really don't care. Like that's where y'all is where I started at. So like I'm always be there. But like I feel like I need to like branch off and
you gotta
try
go your own way.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go your own way. But like. We still tight to this day, of course. We still tight to this day. But like, and we all said it was pretty cool if we did that too. Yeah. Now look, we all progressed. We literally all progressed.
Yeah. What they like? Hold on. So you a part of the group?
Nigga, he's not in it. We're gonna interview him
That's not the point.
Next week.
Oh, we interviewing him next week?
Next week.
Man, stay tuned to that.
Let me just...
Stay tuned to that.
All right, facts.
But yeah, we started the group.
Yeah. All right, that's dope. So okay, let's talk about what you're doing like after that. So after you've progressed from this group.
I was still taking music as a joke. I wasn't taking it as serious until 2021. So from that time, from 2017, 18 to 2021, I was bullshitting. Like this, what I was saying really didn't fucking matter. I didn't have what I was saying. Whatever I was saying didn't go through what I was like. It was basically cat rap. I was just doing it for fun.
We kind of started at the same damn time because I've been making shit like for a minute, but then mixing and mastering is the only part I didn't feel comfortable in. Like that was was in my bag. So like since 2015, 2016, I was just mixing and mastering. And in 2021, I felt comfortable. I was like, let me drop that bit.
Yeah, like we was like polar opposite though. Like you was more mixing and stuff, and I was just dropping. I didn't care
Yeah,
about
but you was
mixing.
dropping though. Look, I say it like this. It's good.
I didn't even mix my stuff. I just dropped it.
That's good though, because I feel like now you got that catalog and shit like that. If a song blow up yours right now today, and mine blow up today, you'll make more money because you got way more catalog. Everybody gonna listen to all them old songs.
True.
So
They gonna
think
cook
about
my
it like
ass. They gonna cook my ass.
You gonna get that money though, that streaming money.
Yeah.
When it comes to, you talk about really have a message in your earlier work, and so I'm assuming you feel like you do have more of a message now.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like quality of music, do you feel like each song has to have a message, or like do you have a like? First of all, personally, what would you prefer? A song with a message and like a kind of ass melody, or a more melodic song with a ass message?
I ain't gonna lie. I like a song with a message.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why, because like all my songs got some type of message, because it's really just how I feel and how I think.
Yeah.
It can be like one day I'll make a song that I'll be singing on because I'll just be feeling like that. I'm chill today, so I'm gonna make a song like that, and it's just that's how I'm feeling, and that's it has a hidden message in it. Next day I'm mad, so I make some drill shit. And that means something too. They
Really?
like, damn, like what the fuck you got going on?
Exactly.
But I don't know. I feel like back then, before I got serious, everything had no message. It was just song. And that's what changed.
How the strip club? How was that? How was the strip club?
That was fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It was good.
I ain't gonna lie.
Strip club, tell me about the strip club. What happened?
Now let me tell you this.
Nigga, we
I'm
just
gonna be a
said
real
something.
ass nigga about this. A lot of niggas ain't gonna tell you this. When you went in there, bro, I went in there. Niggas was up there recording. Not recording. They was up there like performing and shit. Throwing hella money. I came in that. At first, I came in that bitch thinking like I never performed at a strip club, so I didn't think about it. Somebody told me like, yeah, bro, if you don't go in there like throw at least something there, they gonna hold you with the mics and shit. Cause
that nigga was me. I remember.
So I'm in there, bro. I'm watching. There's like 4 niggas that went before me throwing fat ass bags of money. I'm like, oh, my broke ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I went in that bitch. I'm like, oh. I'm looking at the DJ. I'm like, please don't hold me when I go up there. He called me up there. He was like, yeah, come up here. Let me know what song you want to do. So I sent him the song and everything. He was like, all right, you up next. I'm like, damn, like that. I'm like, all right. As soon as I went down there, he's like, yeah, go get the mic. I got the mic and they called my name. I went up there, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had no money. I didn't throw no money, but I had that bitch rocking. Like, it was like where they was all like looking at their phones or talking to each other. And then as soon as I touched the mic and started rapping, they didn't think I was gonna sound like that. They instantly looked at me. I seen everybody just looking at me. So I'm like, oh yeah, they fucks with it.
As long as they didn't hold you.
Yeah, they didn't know me, man. And here's the thing, I did this thing, like, I said my name in the beginning of the song, like before I did the song, but like, I ain't say nothing after. I just left. And that, like, the dude was like, bro, we want you back. I'm like, yeah. And the reason why I did that is because, like, they'll get them, like, thinking, like, who the fuck was that nigga? He didn't say his name at the end. Like, who the fuck was that nigga?
So, they gonna pay you?
They go pay.
Good job. Bust that bag open.
They go pay me.
Bust that bag.
When did you perform at the strip club?
Saturday.
It was like almost last Saturday. Last Saturday, yeah.
What strip club did you perform at?
The Sting in Detroit.
In Detroit? Dope,
Yeah.
Dope. How'd you hear about that? Like when it comes to like shit like that, how do you hear about those things?
Instagram is a very good place. When you post especially reels, like that saved my fucking life. And that's when I really started taking shit serious for real too. When they dropped reels, it gave me more opportunity and more like a wider audience. It was hard to get an audience without reels. At first, I was just posting stuff, and it was just for my following. And I didn't have that much, so it was like it was really not doing nothing. But once I got hip to the reels and I started doing that, that gave me opportunity. So I posted a reel like a week before the dude hit me up, and that bitch got like 3,000 on it.
Wow,
that's not a lot, but
like the first reel, like views or like likes, shit like that.
It's not even my first reel. It was just like before he hit me up for the strip club, and it just rocked because they just seen where I was at. I was at EMU, and we did like a little thing, and I did a Triller at the event to make it look like marketing. Made it look like it was my shit. And everybody was lit in the crowd and everything. I did a trailer there, and I had people jump in my trailer. And the dude was like, "Yeah," he was like, "You should come to the Sting on Saturday." And I'm like, well, "I'm gonna start doing this more."
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Where did you like going into? First of all, I'm assuming was that your first show? I'm assuming it wasn't your first show.
No, it wasn't my first show. My first show was with Crowd Freak in Detroit.
Oh, shout out, Cry Freak.
Yeah, shout out them. No,
Good job, Curtis.
They cool as hell. They cool as hell. It was one of them showcases though. It was a 3-on-3 showcase. I did it with him. I did it with Don.
Let's go.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. We was both nervous. We was nervous as fuck. And then like the people energy, they was like weird in there, bro. Like it wasn't like the people who was hosting. It was just the crowd. And I was like, all right, it's a showcase. So I mean, I guess next time I went there, I did it one more time. I rocked that bitch because from the first performance, it was like I ain't like how I did it. And at the time, you know, my name is NailyDaGoat now, right? Because when I started taking music serious, I rebranded everything. At the time when I first started rapping, I'm sorry I ain't mention this, I was Ipsy Mike. That was some goofy shit. Yeah, that was some goofy shit. So like, I was like, you know what? This time when I went back, I'm NailyDaGoat now. So
I like that. I like that.
So I had to rock that bitch, and I rocked that bitch.
Let's go. Let's go.
So I did 3 shows in total, like 3.
In that sense of like when you did that name change, what? So you said you did.
Watch anime? You know Zoro? You that video?
Yeah.
What's that doing?
Yeah.
Talking
Talking about the One Piece?
Huh?
Talking about One Piece?
Yeah, this nigga named Zoro. He got like 100 pounds, 45 pounds.
Yeah, practicing with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is amazing, nigga. I'm doing that shit.
When you did the name change, do you feel like your sound changed as well?
Yeah, man. Like I said, when I took music serious, like everything was serious. Like I changed my name. I got me a like a domain, a LLC. I got my rights to all my music every time I drop.
Let's go.
This dude told me about, like, he just dropped information. Like, this is what happened. He told me, because I was on Veloco, and I posted something. I did a promo, and it went crazy. It had like 100,000, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's trash, it's trash." It was this one dude. He was like, he DM'd me. He was like, "Look, bro, he like, you not trash, but you need to get like on something. If you're gonna record on your phone, at least get on like a better, like something better." So I'm like, all right, cool. He was like, "This is BandLab. Try BandLab." I was on Veloco at first. I was like, all right, cool. I tried that out, and ever since then, I started going crazy. Then I introduced it to my people I was rapping with. I was like, yeah, y'all need to get on BandLab. This is really it. I'm telling y'all. And ever since then, I ain't been off of it for real. When I don't go to the studio, I jump on BandLab. And nowadays, you see people on BandLab.
Can you explain what BandLab is to people who don't know?
All right, BandLab is like a recording software for your phone, and now it's on computer too, but it was originally made for your like mobile recording, and you can make studio equivalent songs, like quality songs, on your phone through there. You can mix and master on there. You can cut audio. You can do all of that. You can literally do everything that you do with like regular software like Logic and stuff like that. The only thing is it doesn't have like plugins, so you have to actually make your presets from scratch.
Hate it. Can never do it. Stay on Pro Tools, baby.
But guess what? I learned that shit and made my presets by
motherfucking what's that dude? I met Lil Tyler. Lil Tyler, he still uses that shit to this day.
Yeah, he blew up off that shit. And I was like, I wasn't hating or nothing, but I was
he blew up and still uses it.
I really found it crazy how like I've been using BandLab for like a good 3.5 years? Yeah, 3.5 years. And I ain't blew up yet. This man come out and blow up.
Nah,
the same method.
Don't even
I'm
think
like,
about
damn.
Like I think about it like it's like Kendrick is almost bigger than Drake and Cole. Like, and Kendrick came out later. He was the last one to blow, but now he got most of the accolades. So it's like, I think it's all about time, man. I don't think none of that shit matter. Like, it was the other dude, white boy, came up here. He was like 30 years old, bro. Like, don't none of that shit matter, bro. Like,
yeah,
on some real shit.
But like how I'm grinding right now, it really don't matter. But how I'm grinding right now and what I want, bro, is like I'm grinding like it ain't no time. You feel me?
How old is you?
21.
21. Oh, why do I always feel like you're like 18? I feel like you like the young nigga. Like, I
bro,
don't know why.
everybody be thinking that shit, bro.
Like even back then, I thought you was like grades lower than me. I think.
Hell nah.
Damn, you right here. Damn, nigga.
Yeah, I'm
When
right
does-
with you.
First of all, when did y'all meet? I know you said you went to the library. Did you go to school around here?
Yeah, I went to Ipsy Middle 1 year.
Mm.
I went to Adams for like 2 years, but then like I said, I was bouncing back and forth from Ipsy to Detroit because I had some struggles with fam, so I had to like go back and forth. But then like that's the thing like I don't really like about like how I came up here is because I know a lot of people in Ipsy, but like knowing me that I went to that school, you wouldn't recognize me because every time I make a friend, I have some shit with my fam and I have to go somewhere for a long time. And they be like, now when I come back, I'm like, yo, you remember me? They be like, hell nah.
I remember you and that one super dark ass nigga.
You talking about
Charles, yeah. You and Charles. I remember you and that black ass nigga. I couldn't see you without him. I couldn't see him without you.
Nah, for
I remember that. That's what I remember.
That was my dog, bro. We used to go around, bro. Ipsy just, bro, literally just talking shit to everybody. Just like, it'd be in the funniest way. Like, we'll walk up, be like, nigga, look at your hairline, nigga. Just,
I couldn't believe that shit.
fat shoe ass. We get to cooking.
That's true, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's true. That's facts.
We literally used to go around just cooking niggas, bro. Like, that was us. And people will know that.
That's wild. That's wild.
But then, like, yeah, like I said, I'll disappear for a long time, and I'll be trying to like reconnect with people, and they don't remember it.
Who you listen to right now?
Who I listen to right now? Right now,
Top 5.
I ain't listening to nobody right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For real?
If you check my phone, I don't got Apple Music.
You don't listen to no music?
You ain't got Spotify?
Crazy.
I don't got none of that. I'm strictly working on me.
How does that benefit you? I feel like a lot of people. First of all, I listen to music obviously, but like I don't listen to mainstream artists. I don't listen to people that I feel like is so niche to me, like that I want to emulate, that sound like my music. But when it comes to I don't listen to music at all, like how do you think that how do you think that affects your sound?
Well, I'm just talking about music right now because it's just recycled.
Yeah.
I was listening to music, but like right now, like in this, like music's so slow right now. Like especially with the male artists, it's really slow. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna say like, oh damn, like
when you say slow, about you mean like pace?
Nigga, you know these niggas lame. Stop acting. You
yeah,
know
like
you
slow,
know
like
these niggas lame. We go to see every night being like, these niggas so lame. What do you
bro,
take over this shit?
Music so like males like rap music is so ass
These
right now.
trap bitches is killing niggas.
They killing us right now,
these
bro. Like
bitches shake that ass, bitch.
Like, and they blown up off of that. Because why? We should be doing fucking better. I'm not saying that y'all shit ass, because it's not, but...
Yeah, I mean, the ones at top, they recycle, you said
It's recycled shit. Music, bro.
I fucking, when I talk about artists I listen to, I most definitely listen to, Trap Funny, at least I used to. I want to live in that mansion. Or Cali, she wanna rock out.
Yeah, that was different, wasn't it?
What do you mean? Niggas, I just
if I hear another nigga, if I hear another nigga,
it's just gas, bro.
Talk about Drake singing in reference to a gun. If anybody talk about Drake next to a gun, these are the do nots of rap right now.
And
don't talk about Drake with a gun.
If you're Drake with a Draco.
If you're getting top. If you're getting top from a lady and she's giving you brain, that cannot make you smarter. That cannot make you smarter.
Like, and the thing is, bro, it's always a way to like be unique in yourself. You don't have to be like no one else, and especially this music. Like, we already got so many people, bro. Like, just like put the shit out that you think nobody will like.
If you are top two, you cannot be number 2. Like, you can't say that. That line is overdue. Don't say that.
So talk about when you talk about your music, I think there's things that like artists often talk about, like finding a sound, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, this is my sound. Like I think I find my niche and like what's gonna make me unique. What would you say your niche is? Like even talk about like, lyrics, bars.
If you are sick, you cannot be like Corona.
I mean, like I said, it's really based how I be feeling, how I be making my songs, and it either go from aggressive, like drill, or it goes to like, like singing and shit like that. But, I try to stay versatile. I try not to make a song that sound like another song. I always do that. Mm-hmm. Like even if it's like, I just started doing like plug and beat like type beats. but like I don't sound like a plug and B person. I just use the beats. You know what I mean? Like that's the like the Ben, like what's his name? Ken Carson and them opium niggas.
Opium niggas.
Them opium niggas.
It's like what's that one dude?
Like yeeting them niggas.
Yeah, like Lil Uzi Vert.
Uzi started the shit though. Like Uzi, Chief Keef.
Got like type rock star type shit.
Yeah, they
rock star type shit.
Yachty, they started that shit. It's just like nowadays they just like it just upgraded. Like it's the same shit. It's just upgraded. They do this thing where they like they pitch their voice really high. They don't sound like that shit, bro. Like they pitch their voice really high and it sound like some like alien shit when they rap. That's plug and B, bro.
Yeah. So what does you talk about making it? What does making it look like to you?
Man, I'm trying to be more than hood rich. I'm trying to be hood rich is just you good in your city.
And you trying to move out.
I'm trying to be gone, bro. Like I'm trying to do some things. Like I have a plan, and my plan is to like actually use my platform for a difference. Instead of, oh yeah, man, when I get here, man, I'm gonna make sure everybody's straight and everything. And then when you get there, you're doing everything that you despise everybody else doing.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do things. I'm gonna make organizations and shit like that. And for people how I grew up was terrible.
Yeah.
How I grew up was terrible. And I don't like when people go through that.
In Detroit? Where are you from in Detroit?
I'm from the West Side.
West Side, let's go, gang.
Yeah.
West Side, my heart die.
I mean, I lived on both sides, but like I just really love the West
Side. Yeah, West Side.
I'm from there.
For real.
You know what they say?
What?
West Side, the best side.
West Side.
Oh no, I said D side.
You said D side, exactly. Detroit.
D side to my heart.
Also dark side. He said him, nigga. But I get it.
That's the bar.
I get it.
But basically, it's the fucking shit. That's about that. What type of shit though? Like, name it. Like, I know you got some shit on your bucket list, some shit like that. Me, what we have right now, bro. We gotta get some bread before these flying cars get out, bro. I want to be like one of the first niggas with the flying cars,
bro.
Like, bro, imagine you got $1 million, $5 million right now. I'll find whoever the fuck got that shit.
Or like an
Drop
actual
an M on that shit right now and just be flying around this bitch for no motherfucking reason. Nigga.
or an actual hoverboard, like not the shit with the wheels. I want an actual hoverboard.
I get a car. Why not a car?
Because I want to be in that bitch like the Silver Surfer or some shit.
Yeah. I feel like niggas gonna be seeing you. I don't want to be in niggas' faces. I want to be all the way up there. Nigga talk shit to me. Come down there and just piss on his ass.
What you mean? You can do that on the hoverboard. You can go as high as you want.
But then on the hoverboard, it's like, if it's something like magnetic, so I won't fall off that bitch, I do that. Yeah.
There's gonna be some shit like that.
That'd be cool.
When you talk about giving back, I actually was like, what side you from? But also, I don't think you're the type of dude to be like, I'm gonna just help this one side. But when you talk about giving back to like the community, you talk about like building organizations. What organization would you like to build? What cause would you like to fight for?
The first one that I've thought of, and like it's really right now, like
my bad.
It's called. I was naming it "Man by Myself," and the reason why is because it's a lot of niggas that grow up with no fucking father figures and think they have everything figured out.
Yeah,
and I'm one of them. I thought I had everything figured out, so I had to learn some shit the hard way. And I just want to teach people shit. Like, that's why everybody be like, everybody. That's why all niggas be like, not all niggas. That's why some niggas be going the wrong path, doing shit like they know they not supposed to be doing. And I'm about to be here. Like, you don't have to stay in the streets, bro. Like, if you had a dad, he would fucking tell you that. Like that's just like a temporary thing. That's something you try out. Like, all right, is this for me or is it not for me? Sometimes it don't be for you, and you don't have that. You don't have a man in your life to tell you, be like, nah, bro, this is not what you're supposed to do, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do this and do this so you can provide for whoever or do this. You don't got no advice because all you know is you don't know nothing. You don't got no, and your mom can't tell you how to be no man.
Really?
You treating these hoes like hoes.
For real.
Need to turn around, and talk to your mama like that. Like, damn, you got nobody, nobody can teach you that except a man. So like, that's why I wanted to make an organization for boys. And, eventually I'll make some for organization for, women. Yeah. But mainly boys because that's who's fucking up right now. That's who's fucking up.
Exactly.
That's the ones who's getting all these hoes pregnant. That's the ones who's killing all these niggas. That's the ones who's dying. That's the ones who's going to jail. Yeah. Yeah.
You talking about some black shit or you talking about some black period shit?
Just in general. This in general, like, hoes for sure be choosing, but who they choose though? They choose the niggas who don't got no father figures.
I think I think in general, I feel like glamorizing the hood lifestyle. It's like we gotta recognize. Sometimes we forget why it's glamorized. Because first and foremost, like we talk about the real niggas and like what they stood for back then. It's like, all right, people who actually stood up for themselves. But I feel like nowadays, like we kind of ran that route where like I know you believe in you so bad that you say fuck everybody else, but at the same time, like you gotta understand that we are a community of people,
Yeah.
and you don't have all the answers. And a lot of niggas think like, yeah, if I stay strong and if I'm this way, then fuck everything else. But I think there's an aspect of like listening, understanding, digesting, being, and it's a little scary, it's a little vulnerable, especially when if you grew up in that environment where, you know, everybody you can't be vulnerable.
Yeah, man.
So, but I think it's a little toxic. It's a little toxic, 100%. But everybody dealing with their
You
own
fuck with this
demons.
nigga named Anthony?
So many niggas named Anthony, bro.
Oh,
Type shit.
Anthony
so many
Williamson.
niggas.
He got a nickname?
You fuck with Jamal Burford?
I don't know none of these niggas, bro.
Oh yeah, fuck with these niggas. I'm telling you, I'm gonna clip this part out for you, especially for you. Look them niggas up. They do some like amazing work in Ipsy, like doing the exact same shit you say, like on building men and shit like that. Like they do, like they got a group called, Jamal group called Boys
734.
No, fuck that.
You talking about
WBMK.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Black men, my brother's keeper.
My brother's keeper. Yeah. Actually, I do know them. That's crazy. Never mind. I do.
Yeah.
And then the dude that do for mentor the youth. I know them too.
Oh yeah, that old dude. I like him. He cool.
So like,
He go to my church. Go there.
that's crazy.
All right, but look, basically, fuck with them. I think you should fuck with them. They do a lot of that shit. So then, if I was you, mentor these, and I feel like don't just start when you get the bread. I feel like you get the bread.
Oh, I'm starting now. I
It's gonna
took
be
classes
weird.
for it and everything.
Yeah.
The classes for what do you do at Eastern?
What's your classes for?
Yeah.
Well, they were my minor classes, but I go to school for music, of course. But my minor is like mentoring and stuff like that. And I just want my main mission is just to show people it's another way.
Do that shit help?
Do it help?
Yeah.
I mean, it taught me how to okay, so one of my classes, let me explain it. How it helped. One of my classes was it was I think it was mentoring. It was after school mentoring, and our site was Ipsy Middle. That's where the grimy start.
Yeah.
Ipsy Middle. So
That's like an alternative school?
no.
Oh, for sure.
That's where all the people start at before they go to high school and be bad. But that's where they bad as hell at Ipsy Middle, bro. Just know that they bad, bro. They bad. Y'all kids need to get that shit together. But when you go, I went there and I mentored some kids. Hey, but I wasn't bad though. I was quiet because, bro,
You're fighting the wrong battle.
No, now I know this nigga.
You're fine. I just wanna
I knew the nigga.
I wasn't bad.
He
I was
a
just
little dark skinned nigga that just terrorized niggas.
I wasn't bad, but we was cool. Everybody fucked with us.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, these niggas always in trouble. No, I never got in trouble, bro. It was just the only trouble that I got into was with fam and shit. But I'm just trying to show people it's another way, bro. So yeah, bro, the mentoring there was fun. What we did was we made sessions, and the sessions was to you know how you go to a group and they already have a plan? We would our project was to make the plan and actually go do it at the school. And we had kids come through, and each person in our class did one each week. And we had groups and everything, and we just did it that way. And it got me more comfortable to be more professional and understand kids in a way. And so when you mentor them, you know what the right things to do and the wrong things to do. Or you're not supposed to talk to them like this because such and such, they might have a traumatic experience, or you're not supposed to conversate with them like they your friend. No, but at the same time, you're supposed to make them feel comfortable with you because,
bro, I said this one shit around nigga,
and they more aware now too.
Twicked out on me. I said, "Pop the Miley." I'm just like, "Woo!" He's like, and then nigga, he just snapped out, threw some papers in the air. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, that just triggered the fuck out of me, man." he said, "Yeah, bro, I used to actually do that shit." So when I did that, you said that, it just triggered me.
Where? What are you talking about?
You talking about?
Don't even worry about it.
I hope it's not no school, bro.
It's like, "Pop the Miley." I'm just like, where the bill was at? So I understand when you say that. People be having triggers and shit like
No.
that.
hey.
I'm dead serious. So you can't play with people's triggers and shit like that. I learned all my kid shit from motherfucking is that the only thing about me with kids? You can't beat these little motherfuckers. That's why like I can't do no
Yeah,
like,
they different. They not like how we was. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they're more aware now because they got all this shit now. Like,
Yeah.
I beat a little motherfucker.
internet, shit, TikTok. They got all this shit now. They got all this access. We didn't have that much access.
You think you need to like? Can you do it without? Can you really teach the bad skill? Like just talking and shit like that without hands?
Some of them you need to throw some hands with. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And that's just it's still a mentor thing though. It's like it's like what if I had a mentor, right? And I was fucking up, right? And nigga was like, bro, put your hands up. We had to buck it out. And then he would have told me after that, like, look, man, next time you do this shit, man, like this is gonna happen. We gonna talk about it every time.
Oh my goodness.
That's real nigga shit right
You
there.
had a
though.
mentor that did that shit to you?
Man, I went to church and my mom had some people there, man. Just know that.
Your mom had some
yeah.
people at church.
so
Every time I messed up, we going to church.
I'm gonna tell you this though, at the end, dude. You ain't look back on it. You ain't look back on it yet like this, but I'm telling you, you may think that you didn't have no man like or some shit like that. But I think even that in that situation right there, you had men around you and that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
you ain't grow up with your dad, nothing like that, but you still had your uncles. And if you think back on it, you had niggas in your life to be like, oh yeah. I think if you really think back hard on it, like people don't realize this shit until it's too late and they go to prison or some shit like that. They be like, damn, he was really trying to tell me. Damn, them niggas was really trying to tell me. Damn. And then you realize, damn,
That's
men
the
at the
thing.
church, they was really trying to tell me the right thing. Damn, them niggas at school, they was really trying to
like
tell me.
damn, he didn't beat my ass for no reason. It was actual reason. Like shit,
Yeah.
I should have listened.
I
That's
remember-
their problem, bro. Niggas don't listen no more.
A young nigga,
They
I
just
remember-
think they got everything figured out.
As a young nigga, the nigga told me that shit. He said, that's about 10 to 15 to 30 right there. 15 to 30 right there. I don't know what the fuck these niggas say numbers, like football numbers. They ain't know that was jail time numbers. I ain't know what they was talking about. It was like, you talk about a gun or something like that, you're talking about, what? Fuck you up. Nah, that's about 10, 15 right there. That's about 15 right there. That's your sister right there. Now you hit that bitch right there, boom, that's about 10, 5 right there. They be like some real niggas though. But then you won't know that shit until you in that box and you be like, damn, this is what that nigga was talking about.
I ain't never getting in no box. That shit dead. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta stay on this bitch.
I never get in. No. Yeah, I rap and shit. It's typical for rappers to get picked on and go to jail, but I'm never going.
Never.
That shit is dead.
He said, I'm never going. Shoot, hey, if you had to use a gunner, use a Young Thug, you taking that plea?
I ain't gonna lie.
You just a rapper. You just a rapper, nigga. They know you just a rapper.
If
nigga.
I was signed to YSL and
Young Thug know you're a rapper. You ain't shit.
and they got the whole label and the whatever organization they got.
Yep.
I'm like, I would have my lawyer with me. We will both say I'm just a rapper. That nigga just signed me. What the fuck am I supposed to
But
do?
you gotta say it like this. This how it is. You know what a RICO is? You know how that shit work?
Yeah, I know exactly how that shit works.
So you know how it's gonna go.
I don't know how
gonna
that
squeeze
shit
in
work.
beat.
They can squeeze all the information they want, but I'm gonna tell them what I came there for.
Only-
Rapping.
It could be 75 niggas. It could be 200 niggas. One nigga squeeze.
It's over.
Everybody done.
Everybody done. But like I said, bro, with the power of a lawyer and if you know your rights and everything, you can squeeze out of that. Some niggas squeezed out of that. They don't got all the niggas no more. They got only a selected few now. And some of them didn't even speak.
Yeah, that shit fucked.
I did my research, but damn, that nigga Thug getting fat. Shout out to Thug. Free you, man.
That's fucked up.
When you just get back to the message of like your music, what is that? Like, are you still having fun these days, or is it like just how you feel? Or like, I apologize. Your most like, do you have a favorite track that you put out to this day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a song called Be Real With Me.
Be real with me.
Yeah.
All right. What is that about?
All right, so me and my boy Don was talking, right? And we was just having like a real nigga one-on-one. You feel me? And it was basically like, I'm like, damn, bro, like we just both talking like I wish people just be real. Like just be real. Like you don't gotta bullshit with me. Like if you feel some type of way, you can come and tell me. Like you don't gotta be weird and snake out. Just come and
Yeah.
tell me. If you don't wanna be cool with me no more, come and tell me. Like I ain't gonna be mad or nothing. Like I ain't gonna have no feeling. I don't backdoor people. That don't never happen. That would never happen. That don't even go through my mind. Like I can't even think of snaking out my mans or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But like it's crazy how that be going through people's mind. I'm like, all you gotta do is just be real with people, bro. Like, you don't gotta lie to me. You don't gotta do none of that. And like, and we was both talking about that shit. And I finally made a song about it, and it was hard.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song to perform?
Yeah, it's a song called "We Done Ones."
We the ones.
That's the one I did at the strip club.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that bitch hard.
Why do you like performing that song?
It's because I was starting to like around the time before I made that song, it was really off base how I was feeling, and it was like an outcome of something that happened. One of my friends died to some street shit
Yeah.
out here, and
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, long live guap. But just know that I made that song like just
They
to
get
like
back a motherfucker. He can't say it, but they get back a motherfucker.
But I made that song like just to like it wasn't even like no diss or nothing. It was none of that. It was just based off how I'm feeling. Like I'm with my peoples and everything. We still trying to grind throughout like all this grief and everything. And I see how like his family and shit reacting. I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, I'm feeling bad. I'm like, look, I'm just in grind time though. Like I gotta like low key brush it off. But like make it like a positive thing, like make it feel better. So like what I did, I made this hype ass song and shit. And then like I mentioned him in it and everything. I'm like, and I'm just saying, like, I shouted out Ipsy and everything. I did everything that I could. It was just like a straight grind song. Everybody just fuck with it.
It's beautiful.
I want to ask this real quick. So look, god dang it. Real nigga class 101 in session. I need y'all to know this. All right. This my mans right here. He my fucking day one mans. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But he in a street nigga. He a street nigga. All right. He killed him. Street nigga shit. Killed that nigga. That's my mans.
Yeah.
Can me and this man be cool as fuck? Cool as two peas in a pie?
No.
Why not?
He killed your mans. But
he was a dumb street nigga.
But it's an exception though.
What's the
if
exception?
It's business, anything you can do anything with business. Like my peoples are here. I see what you're talking about. Cause look,
me personally, I'm like, nigga, I'm cool as a beast. People say I'm weird, but I was like, no, nigga, I'm not the type of nigga to glorify the streets either. I feel like people glorify that shit. No, when you in the streets, you're doing illegal activity. I'm not gonna sit here act like the shit cool, the shit front. No, you're doing something very fucking stupid. You know, nigga, you can make legal money a million different type of ways. You got the internet these days. You can make money, nigga. So I'm like, okay, if you doing that, nigga, you know the repercussions of that shit. Of course, if you my day one mans, I'm gonna tell you that shit. And be like, hey, they get your ass, they got your ass. I ain't finna be out here going on no fucking Terminator X fucking missions or none of dumb shit like that. Like, nah, nigga, that nigga gonna be cool as fuck. And be like, yeah, he was street nigga. He did what he did.
Yeah, the streets, like I said, it's a temporary. It's supposed to be to me, it's supposed to be a temporary thing, bro. It's supposed to be like you trying it out type shit. And I think of it like a casino. Think of it like you going to Las Vegas, right? You going to that casino. You go in that bitch with $100. You come out with, well, no, you win like what, $16K. What you gonna do? You gonna be greedy? You gonna stay in that shit, or you gonna leave with that $16K and build? What you gonna do?
Leave with the $16K, of course.
These niggas dumb. They gonna stay and try to get $100K.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then they gonna stay and try to get $1 million. And then guess what? They stuck and broke. When they leave, they broke. They left with nothing. And that's either that's in the street, that's dead, jail, or you motherfucking.
I ain't gonna lie. Tell me am I wrong for this shit?
Washed up.
I knew a
crackhead.
Nigga. He like fucking 30 or some shit, my nigga. He a 30-year-old, just like older than 30. Loser, nigga. Straight loser. Nothing happened for that nigga in life.
Like one of these?
Yeah, like just nothing. Nah, I'm gonna say loser, but just nothing, no motion, nigga. No, zero fucking motion. In debt up to his asshole. Trying to go WC, trying to make some shit happen. He's like, dang. And he was venting to me one time. I was like, you ever try doing some illegal shit? He's like, what? No, I wouldn't be a criminal. No, that's what we talking about. He's like, no. I was like, no, nigga. Just do something illegal. Nigga, you're losing. You're down 50 points, nigga. It's fourth quarter, nigga. Fourth down, nigga. Do some shit, nigga. It's like, nigga. Would you tell a nigga that like that to do that? Or would you tell him just thug it out and just don't do shit?
You 30.
Or would you tell him just like older than 30? I'm talking about like 35, 36.
He's still young though. That's what I'm saying. Like he can still pick shit up. Go get a job.
30 is not old.
36 is young.
36 is Not old.
That's
I think
not
that shit
old. That's
young.
not even middle age yet, bro.
Are you
Yeah.
joking? We are niggas. 65. They think we're gonna die at 55.
No, I
That's
think
still not old. Like you could.
that's
It's
bullshit.
niggas in the NBA still doing shit at. No, if you think that's old, it's niggas in the NBA dunking at 30, doing
Type
shit that a
shit.
nigga that just came into the league doing. So if anything, nigga,
shit.
you can go get that. You can go get the same way I'm doing it.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You can go get it the same way I'm doing it.
Coming off that, do you think like what do you first of all, do you think it's a time to stop? Like what age do you think is appropriate to stop? Like this rap shit.
It's whenever I reach my goal, like financially.
Which is the first of all, where you wanna go? You move out, where you wanna go?
I want to have a couple of spots though. ATL, LA, and
21. I feel like, let's say you reach your goal at, let's say 10 years. You reach that goal, and I feel like you probably gonna do that shit earlier than that. You put in the work.
what I might do, like I'll stop rapping, cause like what can I really fucking say? I'm not doing the same shit y'all young niggas doing no more. Like if I'm that
Yeah.
old, like
You for real? Rap about Jay-Z shit.
like
Or people want some new shit. I feel like I ain't never stop because I feel like even like in the juvie or some shit like that, I done seen niggas
I'll do
like
features, but like
yeah, and it depends. Like we talk
you
about
give your
Jay-Z
people
shit.
hope. Like we know this shit. This hip hop rap shit.
We talk
We
about
give our
Jay-Z
people
shit.
hope through this shit.
I'll probably like I'm not gonna say I'll stop rapping, but like I'll really slow that shit down, get more into producing and starting a label and actually finding people.
Yeah. We talk about like cause you talk about Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't just make music. Like Drake don't just make music. They're fucking multimillionaires. They own companies, XYZ.
Yeah.
Like if you were to have a company like outside of music, outside like the label, what would it be? What would you sell?
I don't know, man. I ain't even think about that yet.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about doing e-com. I really been looking into that, like selling shit online.
Ecom, yeah.
I really been thinking to do that because I be seeing people just make bank, bro. I'm not talking about that scamming e-com. I'm talking about the real shit.
Yeah.
That shit gives you way more money than scamming, and niggas don't even know that.
Explain
try
what
to-
ecom is. I'm
So it's different. It's different. It's different types, but the e-com that I'm talking about is, like I said, like online. Nah, online shop. So like you run like ads and shit like that, and you get paid for it.
oh dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
for sure. The
I
pyramid.
don't know
scheme.
how to whisper. What do you? I hate this man so much. With a fiery fucking passion.
Yeah.
You a bitch ass nigga. The fuck?
Damn. I thought that shit was a pyramid scheme. I think I do show it. So like if like that speaker right now, I can buy that shit in China for like 2 pennies or shit like that, and then boom, them bitches go for 30, and then I just buy them bitches.
Yeah.
Them bitches at the warehouse, and then boom, start selling them bitches.
Yeah, but now the world e-com is different now. Like we got AI into it now, so like you can get an AI generated site and buy the LLC for it, and then you can sell shit through there. Ain't that crazy? A whole site that's built for you, everything. You can just all you gotta do is buy the supplies, and then everything is up from there. Shipping and all, like it handled it all.
All right, for sure. All right, so shit. Hey, we go to EMU. Can you invite me to the bitches?
Yeah, bro, you just gotta be there. Like I said, bro,
I gotta pull up.
you
one
just
day.
gotta be there.
Do you hold on? Are you in love? Do you have a woman?
Yeah, I got a woman.
You got a woman.
Wife?
That's beautiful.
You got a wife? Nah. Cool. You got kids?
Nah,
Cool.
21 and up.
Let me talk you up. First of all right. Shout out to a woman.
Yeah, shout out to my lady.
Drop that. First and foremost, like I think people talk about having a work-life balance.
Bro.
How important is this to you? I know also people talk about, enjoying the work and having the work be the fun. But like, what is your opinion on just that in general?
So just balancing it.
Yeah, balancing it.
Honestly, bro, I feel like just go at your own pace. Don't try to do too much. Like, I mean, you could do a lot, but don't try to do too much where like it's too much to balance on your plate. Because right now, let me tell you my balancing. I got school, I got rapping, I got photography, and then I got my girl, and then my normal fucking life when I'm not doing shit. like
Exactly.
gaming and shit like that. Like what I like doing. So like my plate is like wobbling right now, so I gotta cut off some shit. So I'm cutting off school for a little bit, and so I can balance my plate. I'm gonna come back.
Damn, bitch, he love you. He said cut off school rather than fucking you. I was thinking he started gonna cut off you. Damn.
No one
That's
thought
crazy.
that. At least I didn't think that.
Nah, but like, nah, I'm cutting off school because I ain't gonna lie, my e-bill high as hell, bro. My school bill high as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking at that bill as a nigga, you like, damn.
Yeah.
You get the
I
reach in your
think-
pocket like shit.
Real life.
Okay, first of all, you said you game.
Yeah,
What games you like to play?
I like to play old games that I didn't get to play back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I just started playing Far Cry. I wasn't a Far Cry player. I started playing that and I kind of fucks with it. I played Evil Within 1 and 2. I just bought both of them. Those games were fun. I used to watch people play it, but I never played it. I used to play just strictly like sports games and Call of Duty. That was it. I ain't never venture out. So like that's what I would like doing sometimes.
Photography. Like how far do you want to take photography?
Enough to put money in my pocket. So all the things that I'm doing is trying to put money in my pocket. So if I'm not rapping, I'm gonna be taking pictures. If I'm not taking pictures, I'm gonna be doing my work like e-com. If I'm not doing that, whatever I'm doing after that.
Has photography taken you places you think like music wouldn't, or has music taken you places that photography wouldn't?
I'm not gonna lie. Picking up the camera is so easy. I know my boy JP not in the podcast right now, but if you ask him, that shit is so easy, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, like, bro, like you gotta have an eye for it for sure, but like, even if you don't, like, you can get an eye for it. But like, that shit is so easy. Opportunities come like this. Motherfuckers see you with a camera, they be like, you can take our pictures. They fuck around like the pictures. Yeah, this who took my pictures and everything. Boom. That's already people right there. You keep
Yeah.
me like you go places like what I used to do. I used to go to parties with my camera and just go to every party with my camera and then flick everybody up. And then
Your Instagram be popping tomorrow. Boom. Do collab posts now?
collab
collab posts?
I collab post with the cameraman.
Collab posts with all that shit. 7, 10 collab posts tomorrow. Fucking 50 fucking likes. Boom. Page be booming.
But oddly, I feel like oddly, photography low key moving faster than it did when I started rapping, bro. And I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. Like, bro, it was a time where like when I did start my page and then I started collabing with JP and them and other people and started taking pictures. Like I was low key getting too much attention on the photography and I kind of like fell back on it so I can get back on the music. But it was making me mad because I was getting too much attention with the photography, but not my music. So yeah, that's why I fell back a little bit. It's not my main profession, but I still do it. But
Yeah.
I don't take it as serious because when I was taking the photography just a little bit serious, I was getting too much attention, and I'm like, damn, bro, like
Too
I'm trying
much
to get
attention. What does too much attention look like?
like people actually trying to book with me for pictures, and I'm like, damn, but you can't buy a feature though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't put me on a placement on your beat. I'll buy it, but like, damn, like that's how you feeling?
I feel that. I feel that's fucked up.
So like,
We trying to have this like little balance going right now.
Me, I got the balance, nigga.
You got the balance. You're
I'm a
camera
cameraman, right?
nigga who make music. Let's
I'm a
be
cameraman.
honest.
You know, I did the music and then boom. But then the camera shit, film shit. I really camera for films. But then, like you said, like shit fall in your lap. Like it literally falls in your lap. Like me, I just keep going with the shit. But me, I ain't gonna lie, I hate like what you just said. I think to me that's a big turn off for me personally, and that's a big turn off for motherfuckers that are business savvy. Like if you a business person, you stay on one task. I feel like if you come to a motherfucker like this, like, oh yeah, I rap, I sing, yeah, I'm an actress, I'm an astronaut, I'm a manifester, I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer / motherfucking mechanic / motherfucking carpenter / motherfucking computer technician. I feel like if you come to a motherfucker like that with all them slashes, it turns motherfuckers away. I feel like you come to a motherfucker and say, okay, I do this. And then boom, or I do this and this. I don't do two things. I do two things.
literally, I do two things that can make me money right now.
If you say it like that, I feel like it's way more efficient. And I think really if you say one thing, because when I go with my camera, or if I go around Lil Tyler, Skilla, GMO, Hoodoo, or if I go around anybody big, I don't even talk about doing music. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I just feel like I just really want to focus on this. I don't want to be looked at as like a dude that just I feel like that's the biggest fucking turn off. I feel like if you do something, Because I feel like they look at that shit as you just doing it for money and you just trying to get some money and your heart ain't really, and you don't really do it. Niggas only want people around them that do it to the maximum. And I feel like with me, I really do love this camera shit. I really do want to make that film still. I still want to make films. I still want to make this. I actually enjoy doing this content shit. So it's like, I want to show people, hey, no, I actually do this shit, bitch. And it's like, oh no, yeah, I do this. But then I was thinking like this though. I'm the type of motherfucker, I don't want to be famous. I want to be rich. I feel like with the camera, I can be rich and just in the background behind that motherfucker. And then boom. But music, I feel like, dang, my face gotta be out there. So I told him this shit. I was like, damn, I gotta come to a decision. I think I'm just gonna delete all my music and just hold the camera now. And then boom, delete all my music or throw this shit to him and then be like, hey, set a melody like this and ghostwrite for this nigga. Or shit like that. Or ghostwrite for niggas, you know what I mean? And then just
So what you planning on doing though?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about doing that. Like just deleting all that shit and be like,
You don't even gotta, don't scrap it, bro.
I don't want to be, no, because if I blow off this, they're gonna look like, oh, directed by Mario Hearn. Oh, cool. Or, oh, he does me, leave me the fuck alone. No, nigga, just give me my Netflix. Cut me my little $100 million check, my little 60, my little 10, my little 20. Cut me my little millions. Tubi, cut me my little millions, my 100,000. I hear I got some M's over there too. Cut me that shit and then leave me the fuck alone. Let me be. But I don't want to be in this industry face. Too many motherfucking niggas smoke, drink, take drugs and shit like that. Got fucking daddy issues. They might take that shit out on you in the club. Nigga, no, I'm dead serious. Motherfuckers be dealing with shit. They motherfuckers be real life dealing with shit, and then you won't be a motherfucking nigga, a catastrophic motherfucking, a nigga in the middle. You know what I mean? You might be the nigga in the motherfucking middle to take the motherfucking bullet. That ain't gonna be me. Fuck out of here. You think I'm gonna be a nigga in the middle to take the bullet? With all these dangerous ass, fucking unhealthy, fucking toxic niggas? No, nigga. I be at home, nigga. My wife, my kids, boom. I say, hey, you get the script? I just emailed it to you. All right, cool. All right, cool. Hey, you make the movie yet? All right, cool. All right, how much you need for it? Oh, dang, she sick? All right, cool. We can shoot the movie next week. Okay, boom. Okay.
No, eventually, I was thinking about doing that. I was gonna break off from photography eventually. Right now, I'm kind of having fun with it though. I'm kind of having fun with it. And me and my boy JP, we just got invited to this event at Eastern. They doing like the orgs are doing a fashion show, so they wanted us to do like the media pass.
Orgs?
Yeah, orgs.
What's that?
Like organizations.
Oh,
so is that a media pass?
Yeah, so like we're gonna be taking pictures of. We're gonna be the official cameraman of
For what?
the fashion show that they got.
Dope. Where? My fault. You literally just said it. I'm slow.
At EMU.
At EMU. Dope shit. Dope shit.
damn. When is that?
It's tomorrow, right? That shit tomorrow.
Oh shit!
Let's go. Would you ever shoot for yourself?
Would I shoot for myself? Like pictures or music
Like
videos?
music videos, pictures, things like that. Do you shoot
If
for yourself?
if I did a music video, I would have to hold the camera like these and like do a couple shots like that, and then like I'll have to like direct somebody to shoot it for me, or have like like some tripod or something.
Yeah. I feel that.
That's crazy on the podcast. It's wild. Stop talking shit.
So when it comes to the future of, what do you like? What do you have planned for the future?
I'm just trying to make a difference. So that's why I want to show my face. That's why I want to do things for the community. Because sadly enough, the world is doing kind of bad right now.
Yeah.
And I'm a very religious man.
Yeah. Same.
I think the world might be ending if we keep fucking up. You feel me? So like,
Really?
I feel like if people would like change in some type of way, have figures that can help people change, well, we can be here longer and actually evolve the way we were supposed to. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have traumatic events like we do right now because everything is changing.
Yeah.
And I want to be one of them figures that would ignite that.
I feel that. I think when you talk about like where humanity is going, my mom talks to my mom. She says, "Hell is on earth."
Oh yeah,
hell is on earth. And you know how we are. Black people. black people we're very punctual creatures, you know? So when my mom tells me there's hell is on earth, I'm like, like I remember, even when I know you're religious, but I'm religious as well. I remember being young and hearing my grandma talk about the mothership because I'm Muslim, and the mothership and like when shit's gonna go to hell and like when the mothership's gonna come down and pick up the people who fuck with God the heaviest. And yeah, bro, I'm not gonna do this.
Basically, you Muslim, right?
Yeah.
So for
That's in the Quran. Damn. I ain't know that. I'm Christian.
Christians, so basically for us,
Rapture. Revelations.
yeah. So when God come down and be like,
But
you
they
know what?
literally call it a mothership?
Yeah, bro.
I guess so.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
If you this far in life, you don't understand that these fucking gods is aliens. You stupid. You fucking stupid. They call it a mothership. If you don't know that these guys is aliens by now, he was a fucking retard.
That shit made me cry. I was like, and as a kid, you're the most
Record that bitch. Not record. Yeah. If you don't know these motherfucking guys and shit, I think the aliens come to Earth, they're gonna be like angels and fucking demons and shit like that. That'd be funny.
That would be wild, bro. I don't want to see it.
Aliens,
I
if
don't
they're
want
like
to
that.
see it. I don't want to see
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I want to live long enough to do what I got to do and then leave before that happens.
Before aliens come in this bitch?
Before
I fuck a poker bitch.
Before the end, bro. That's what I'm saying. Before the end.
Oh, the
Yeah.
rap? I think, you know what I think though, Trill? I think we might, you don't think we all gonna see that shit? Because I feel like, because everybody dead and alive is gonna see that shit. Like, they gonna get judged or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you die today, I feel like you're gonna wake up in the Revelations and be like, oh shit, damn, this shit going down? Oh, where I'm at?
Nah. Once you dead, man, you go.
You don't think they like being the Revelations? I think the Revelations might be like the Judgment Day, like where everybody get judged.
Yeah, I don't think when they talk about the world ending, shit like that, I think that's gonna happen billions of years from now. And I think when people say like, I don't know, I think fear is promoted. Everybody want to be afraid of everybody, and I think that's and fear is what promotes like fucked up shit in this world. So fear is what keep the pockets lined of the niggas that's really on top. But we coming for their spot. Regardless,
Niggas saying shit.
Man.
I'm not though.
But on the music tip though,
What you got coming up next?
on the music tip though, I got this
And how much features going for?
the features. It varies from. It's really based on budget for
Bro,
real.
throw out free features, bro. Do free features.
I've been doing that for years. I'm not doing it no more.
Do that, bitch.
Fuck that,
Like, how
exactly.
many you used to do? Like a month?
Bro, I used to. The whole time I've been rapping until now, I've been doing it. Like I
Nah,
just
you gotta
started.
Do a run, nigga. Do a run with do like 10 of them bitches, and don't just do the crew, and don't just do niggas that's around.
Oh no, I fuck with everybody. Like I ain't gonna lie. I actually make people pay me. But if I actually like fuck with you, like I'm be like, send me some shit you do. They send it to me and I actually fuck with it. I'm not gonna make you pay because I'm gonna be hyped. Like, I love music so much. I'm gonna be like, it don't even matter about the money. I'd be like, damn. I'm gonna just do it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas call it clout chasing or dick suck. I don't give a fuck what they call it. It's fucking smart. We got this nigga called Joe from the Mile. He came in this bitch. He's doing that. His numbers look crazy because he know the Spotify and this algorithm now.
And think about
If
it.
you
His
got
name is
500
everywhere.
Huh?
His name is everywhere.
You got 500 followers. Boom. He got 300. Boom. He got 5. And these, you got to do niggas that got numbers, nigga. Mina, you know Rash? Mina? Damn, I kind of said her real name. Mina?
Mm-mm.
All right, basically.
What's
boom,
her
she a
artist
singer.
name?
Mina.
Mm.
All right, but basically, she a good big ass singer in Ann Arbor. Boom.
Oh, it's that
Indian girl.
yeah, like something to one. That's her name.
Yeah, Mina the one.
Yeah. Okay, I do know you. No, don't try to hold me. I know you.
So it's like, boom, do a feature with her, do a feature with everybody. I think if you see big people and do a features with them, I think that's the main way to fucking go. Like, do like at least, if you do like 5 features a week, bro, you'll be lit.
Nah.
Features is like when you got the camera and you do them collab posts, it's like taking photos for niggas and just sending it to them and not doing no Instagram shit afterwards and not doing no collab on Instagram and them not tagging you. That's what that shit like if you're not doing features.
Yeah, I'm doing hella features. But right now, like in this current moment, I'm really focused on my music right now because I'm working on a tape. And
What tape are you working on?
oh, this tape is amazing. When I do tapes, I try to get at least 20 songs on there. If it's not 15, I'm gonna try to get that extra 5 on there. I always try to get big ass tapes. And the reason why, because it makes me the most money. And then it gives you like a good like hella options to actually listen to. And I'm versatile, so my tape goes rap, singing, maybe some other shit. Like you'd be like, what the fuck? All right, this tape low key hard. This is like it's some different shit. It's not like everything don't sound the same. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? My last tape was like space themed. It was called Not From Earth. And that did pretty good. Everybody fucked with it.
Are you from Earth?
No.
Where are you from?
Can't even tell you that. I don't know. I only remember my memories from.
We got this blue light on our ass too.
I only remember years 2 until now. I don't got no baby pictures from before 2 or nothing. No nothing.
That's like a main character in the anime. You know, you got like superpowers. You got to unlock it, some shit like that.
Probably. I think it's rapping though. I think that's the power.
Was you ever a kid? You thought like that? You had superpowers and shit like that? I was a kid. I really thought that shit. Like my dumb ass would be at home. My sister I'm so glad I ain't have phones in my house. I ain't go up in the phone era. But I'm dead serious. I ain't go up in the phone era. I'll be in my house.
This nigga. You was one of them kids.
And then I look back and I'm like, oh shit!
You was one of them kids. Like.
Weird ass.
Little weird ass niggas, bro.
Hey, I be in my room all the time.
You probably
what TV shows did you watch growing up?
I was watching like the Great Five of the animes, of course. I used to love that Teenage Mutant. I was talking to Don today, but I'm like, because I was watching that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm talking about the like 2012 one. That bitch was hard, bro. That bitch was hard, bro. It was my favorite like show. And if it wasn't anime, it was that. I didn't really watch like shows that had like, you know, like people in it.
Big titty bitches fighting.
Nah, that shit's stupid. And it's crazy how there's people like watching.
What the fuck is up, my fucking bitches talking?
Fucking strippers fighting and shit.
Yeah, housewives, none of them bitches
Like
wives.
the Bravo.
But
Snapped
is crazy.
Okay, hold on. Let's wrap this shit up.
The tape though.
Yeah,
the tape. I'm gonna try to get at least 20 songs on there. It's gonna be called. It's called Whatever the Money Is. I'm trying to do the shoot. Let
me do this
next week. I'm gonna try to do the shoot. I'm gonna have my boy JP shoot it. We got. Oh, this is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be like. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be like. I'm gonna have this black button-up shirt. It's gonna be like the first couple buttons gonna be open. I'm gonna have like this rose on me, right? Like, but it's gonna be like I don't know if I'm gonna have it on my chest or like I'm gonna have the stem in my mouth. But then I'm gonna be laying down like on my back, like my dreads gonna be all over the place, and then around me it's like hella honeys, just honeys. Around me is just honeys, and then as a portrait shot, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, you got fake money. Where'd you get fake money? I want to know that.
I'm gonna use that. You can.
It's internet. How much is like?
I'm gonna try to get like you know, Amazon is a good place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get like 30K in fake money, bro. Just hundreds. Just have that bitch in my thing, bro.
I love that. That's so dope. I use some fake money.
You know, just to have them shout out and just say what they do and shit.
Yeah. Of course he is. Of course he is. No disrespect. I appreciate you. I do want to interview you, but I'm tired as fuck right now. And you know this.
We can do.
Thank y'all for watching the Shanti Show with
NailyDaGoat, man.
Please tap in. Everything will be in the description. Have a good day. Stay blessed.